So another thing that I wanted to bring up, and this actually came from a comment on one of my other videos in which someone mentioned how distasteful they felt that certain authors take really well-known quotes or sayings from philosophers or other places and then pass them off as if that wisdom came from the author. And I think this brings up a really interesting point that I'd be curious what your guys' thoughts are. So we all understand that intellectual theft is a huge problem. It's a huge problem for artists, especially those who are trying to make a living doing that. But when it comes to things that maybe are so old or coming from, let's say, ancient Greek philosophers, maybe some more obscure Greek philosophers, where the chances that we actually hear those quotes or can understand the wisdom of them can be pretty slim if you're not studying that level of literature. And so to find that information in a fantasy or sci-fi novel, and even though it is passed off as the character's wisdom and the original creator of that isn't referenced, it can still be a medium in which passing wisdom along can be helpful to thousands, maybe millions of people. So it really is a question of what is the value? Do we still value the integrity of those philosophers to ensure that they are getting credit for that in every sense of the word? Or is it potentially more important that our readers of fantasy and science fiction have access to a medium in which that wisdom can be passed along? A follow-on question to that is, how do you give credit to an ancient philosopher from our human history while simultaneously in a fantasy book in which Earth does not exist? I don't know. But let me know what you think. I definitely find the medium of sci-fi and fantasy books and the characters and how they kind of explore their world and find their own wisdom, whether it's stolen or not, to be a really good way to learn about things that maybe I wouldn't know about simply by not reading that literature or that philosophy. Yeah, leave a comment.